What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day. Today, I wanted to bring to you a collection of mine. Now, this is the Wicked Sick Relic series, which is a set that has been made by Mutiny Metals. Kevin over at Mutiny Metals, he's been making these pieces for quite some time. I started picking these up when they first started being released, and I have been purchasing them ever since. Back when, poured silver really first started to get popular with MK bars, Jaeger's poured silver, Mutiny Metals was definitely among them. He's made some cool stuff over the years. I have quite the collection altogether of his pieces, but today we are going to focus on the Wicked Sick Relics. And again, with Mutiny Metals, I liked it in the beginning and started picking up pieces from him. Back early in my stacking days, I stacked for a while before I got into the poured silver. And then once I got into the poured silver, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it, picked up poured silver from all different types of people. I have nice community stack as well. Obviously, a lot of you guys know that I'm baycitybullion and I pour pieces myself. But I wanted to put this one out there just to show one of my collections that I have fun with. These are collectibles to me. They do very well in the secondary market. Yes, the premiums are high. I completely understand that. For me, it's not all about premiums. I definitely, I'm not a new stacker. I have a nice stack already. And I feel like having fun and adding collectibles to your stack is a cool way to keep yourself interested and to support others. When I first started picking up stuff from him, I liked it that it was a veteran-owned company, a family business. Him and his son do pretty much all this stuff. So I really dug that, and I picked it up and just kept going with it. And today, the set, I will tell you right now, the Wicked Sick Relic series has 75 ounces total in the set. There is a total of 75 pieces to this set. And today you will see every single piece that has been released in this set except the 5/4 ounce Halloween pieces that were recently released. This is September 2022 as I'm doing this video. I do have those in the mail on the way. I will share those with you with recent pickup videos in the future. But up to this point, regarding that release, this is everything that I'm aware of. I don't believe that I'm missing anything at all. I believe this is it, but if you guys see something that I'm missing, please let me know. But I went over it pretty well, and I believe that I've caught every single piece. So let's go ahead and stop the rambling. We're going to get into this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm just going to give you a quick look at the first few pieces that were released in this set. This is the Griffin 1 ounce. Most of these pieces are 1 ounce. And then there was the Dragon, the Double Eagle, and the Iron Cross. Now, those were the first 4 pieces that were released in the Wicked Sick Relic series. I don't have these in exact order all the way through, but I did want to reference that those were the first ones. These next ones will be earlier pieces as well. As there, you can see the cool Viking with the double axes. The mintages on these pieces did vary over the years. Some of them were very low, some of them were 100, some were a couple hundred, and it's changed over the years. Now, mentioning Mutiny Metals, if you're not familiar with them, you can go over to the Instagram, if you have an Instagram account, check out their channel. And recently they started another channel that's called Mutiny Metals History, where they're starting to share a lot of their older pieces and release mintages to the public. So if you are after or a collector of Mutiny Metals or want to be a collector of them in the future or have fun with these pieces, that is a good resource as well. Like I said, it's fairly new. There's not a ton up there, but I plan on probably trying to add some pictures, as I do have quite a few rare pieces from them. I might take some pictures and send over to Kevin to try to help out with that, since I do have a pretty decent collection, in my opinion. These are some cool pinup bar girls that he did as well. I'll share some of these with you together. This one, or that one, this one, and this one were the first 3 that were released together. And the pinup girl stamp variations of the Wicked Sick Relics, and there's been a few released since then. Very cool. All different types of ideas, different types of stamps that he has released in this series over the years. There are motorcycle one that I'll show you here in a minute. That's pretty cool. A couple different sizes of that. There have been Halloween pieces over the last few years. I do have all those. And the rarest pieces from the Wicked Sick Relics actually were a very limited release in the Halloween series, which I will show you here in just a moment. Here is the cool Scully on the chopper. This came in a 3-ounce and a 2-ounce variation. Not a whole lot in this set where there's the same stamp with different variations, but there are a few exceptions. This is one of them. This one here, the skull with the top hat, there are different variations of this stamp in this set, actually quite a few of them. It's very cool there. Now this was the first 3 bars released around Halloween. Of course, you had the jack-o'-lantern, you had the zombie, and the werewolf here when he started doing the Halloween bars. Now, these are the rare ones that I was telling you about. When he came out with those, he sold these as a set with a maximum mintage of 20. So if you are a completist, there could only be 20 full sets of Wicked Sick Relics because of this little set here, those 2 bars, which makes those pretty sought after. So a lot of these pieces, like I stated earlier, do very well on the secondary market, not necessarily the Wicked Sick, but some of his other pieces as well. I did see a 1-ounce piece recently sell on eBay for $180. So, you know, I've seen a lot of his pieces sell $70, $80, $100 range over the years. So there's definitely some resale value out there. There are rather some collectors out there that do hunt down his pieces. He has done limited mintage on a lot of it. He's done limited mintage collaborations with different accounts out there, like on Instagram, different people that make different things. Have him, you know, they'll have a stamp made and have him make the pieces for them. Oh, whoop, I'm dropping stuff over here, guys. Yeah, that's a cool piece there. Now I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit because we do have quite a few pieces to go through, but I did want to share with you. Now here is a little 1/2-ounce round, a 1/2-ounce little chubby. I love these chubbies. I have quite a few of these. That's what he calls them there on his site with different stamp variations. And here's another 1/2-ounce type piece that he has done. And he's also recently have done more of these 1/4-ounce pieces, double-sided 1/4-ounce pieces on his website. I was hoping to get this video out a little bit earlier. Again, I know a lot of people have mentioned to me the premiums are high, of course, on these collectible bars that he makes. However, I think, you know, I have zero inside information, just my guess that the prices will probably be adjusted a little bit, or he is going to be doing more sales. Just this last week on his website, he had a sale, 20% off sale on all purchases. So that definitely knocked the premiums down on these pieces. I know when Mutiny Metals first came out, or I first started purchasing from them, the majority of these pieces that I have on here, up until like maybe the last couple years, last year or so, they were all $25 a piece. That's what his prices were set at on his website for quite a long time. The prices really don't change with spot. Kind of has a set price on his pours, and they kind of go from there. So again, I know that's a really high premium. Nowadays, with the prices going up, they did get all the way up to $40 an ounce. I'm not sure if that's exactly where they're at today, but again, recently he's been running some sales and such, and maybe they will start to come down, maybe in the lower 30 range is what I'm assuming. These are some 2-ounce little chunky pieces with some of the earlier Wicked Sick Relic stamps. He released 3 of these not that long ago, which I thought was kind of cool. As you can see there, getting down here to the bottom. He did also have a 1-ounce press bar made for this series which is kind of hard to get your hands on nowadays. So if you were able to scoop one of these, I looked on eBay. I haven't seen any completed listings, but there's one on eBay right now. Somebody has up for like $100. Again, some of them sell pretty good. Some of them sell pretty good. The Sun Goddess rounds here, these are not stamped Wicked Sick Relics, but they are part of the series. There is a 2 ounce, a 1 ounce, a 1/2 ounce, and a 1/4 ounce. And now we're going to be, here in just a second, we'll be getting into the very recent releases that have come out over the past month or so. Now, as you can see, the styles have changed up a little bit, and these are more die cut stamps to where they're pressed in instead of the normal regular pounded in or pressed in stamps like that. This type of styles has become very, very popular with a lot of hand pourers out there today. A lot of people enjoy that. As you can see there, K. Bailey for Kevin Bailey. A lot of the times on Instagram when he drops these, if you order within the first day, he'll add his signature stamp to the piece just to add it, to make it a little bit more rare and a little bit more collectible, obviously. The mintages on those are obviously going to be a lot lower. And if you are a collector of them, it's going to be more sought after. So these ones here I've recently got. These 4 down here were just recently released. Very cool. Lots of different pieces. Lots of cool things from Mutiny Metals. Now let's go ahead and zoom back out. I'll give you a little bit of an overview of what the complete set looks like. Again, minus those 5 1/4 ounce Halloween pieces. I've had a lot of fun with this over the years. Again, one of the very few collections that I keep up with and maintain. Of course, I like poured silver a lot. I've been buying this stuff from Mutiny Metals for quite a few years. I have fun with it. And, you know, if you do too, if you like this video, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Again, I'll try to add some more of my collectible stuff out there, more stuff from my stack. There's been lots of things that I've purchased over the last few years, me just getting back onto YouTube that I have not shared with you all. And I will try to get as many videos out as I can, at least once a week. That is my goal. I might try to amp that up a little bit as things come in, as I find things. But today, there is the set Wicked Sick Relics from Mutiny Metals. Check you on the next one.